What's going on, y'all? So listen. So you guys, we are back for another episode review of Scandal. This is season 7, episode 3, day 101. All right, now I thought this episode was kind of cute, but I thought it was gonna give us a little bit more. Maybe I'm just rushing things. I don't know, but the pace is irritating me. Okay, I'm ready for the drama to really get down. All right, we got a little backstory as to where is Marcus, where is Fitz, and all that stuff, and how he just popped up out of nowhere, where he been. Okay, so we start from the beginning, and this whole episode was about Fitz. Okay, Fitz went to Vermont and how he gets there and everything is all laid out for him. Secret Service is everywhere, inside the house, outside the house. He's in this big house by himself. He wakes up at 7 o'clock in the morning. He goes downstairs. Bitch, he already got a staff down there. Okay. When before he went to sleep, he was looking at the news and they was talking about the kiss. Remember the kiss at the end of season 6 when Fitz left? He got on the helicopter and Olivia made him think that she was gonna come back with him to Vermont, and that didn't happen. Boo boo. Okay, Olivia said, "No, bitch, the White House is mine. That's where I'm staying. All right, psych your mind." Kind of played him a little bit, but whatever. So that is what's been talking about. It's all over the newspapers. It's all over the tabloids and everything. People been talking about that, and talking about what type of presidency, type of post presidency life he's gonna live, and just inferring and doing the regular gossip stuff. So when he goes downstairs, like I said, the next day, he has a fucking full staff already down there, and he's like, "What the hell?" you know? And he told Lil Tad, "Fire all of them and then fire yourself." And it's not because he didn't think he needed them or he was doing a good job, wasn't doing a good job. He just wanted to have some semblance of normalcy. He was like, I want to drive myself. I want to fix my own food. I never even went shopping for myself. I never did this and I never did that in all of 8 years. And he tried to do those things. He tries to go to the store. Okay, you have reporters and people taking pictures, of course, because you're the last sitting president before you're the last president before the one that's current. He tried to swipe. He didn't have a food's card, a membership card to get the food, so the cashier had to let him borrow her card, and then he didn't know how to use the credit card. I said, "Damn." Like for the last 8 years, he's been sheltered. Everybody's been doing shit for him. He didn't know whether to swipe, whether to stick the thing in with the chip. Bitch, he ain't even have his card fucking activated because the bitch said decline. He had to activate the card while at the store. I said, wow, to be so sheltered like that. And so, you're trying to run a country and be up to date, but then you're still out of touch with the little simple things. I'm sitting here like, fuck, Obama, is this what you going through? Obama don't look like he that shelter. Obama look like he's still down with it. Like, bitch, I know what this shit is. I know what it was. Okay? But see, Fitz kind of grew up shelter too. So, there's that. He trying to fix himself. Dana burnt the turkey on the first try. And we see him sitting down, reading his newspaper, and then going on his run. Then we see this routine keeps repeating and repeating. And I'm like, well, goddamn, Vermont is peaceful as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. But it's boring as hell. I said, damn. So he ain't got a little piece of ass on the side or something. I mean, I don't need to call it like that, but he ain't got a little dip. Bitch, he couldn't even go get some pussy if he wanted to because he had to get it through Secret Service and stuff. You just want to do shit on the slide. You don't want people up in your business, whether they Secret Service or not. They ain't gonna trick, but you never know. And it's like, still, I just want to go out, have a regular time, do my thing and everything, and come back home or chill with a little shawty at the crib without Secret Service being at the door just looking. Go home to your wife. But this is the life you chose, okay? You chose to want to run for presidency, and this is what happens. He was looking at the news about this protester, this student protester who was sleeping under a slave owner. His name is Raymond Sis. His statue. He was one of the most cruel slave owners and all this stuff, and he wanted the statue to be taken down. I said, you know what? It's so funny that his last name is Sis. When I think of a sis either needs to be popped and drained or surgically removed. So that's not a good thing. And he just it's playing into those, certain events that's been happening with the statues coming down and all that stuff that's been happening in our current reality. And so to bring attention to it, he said, I'm gonna sleep and I'm gonna stay under this statue no matter how long it takes. No matter how long it takes, I will be here. So at this point, Fish finally decides to go ahead and go through the boxes that was sent over from his tenure at the White House, and he sees one box and opens up this case, and it has Governor Fitzgerald Grant III on there, and it's this old gun. Um, and what we later find out is a gun that his father gave him, but we'll touch on that later. All of a sudden, we go and switch to Marcus being in Havana, Cuba. Okay, Cuba. I said Marcus is in this club getting his freak on, doing what he gotta do. Still with that baby face action. Let me tell you something. Marcus and the people, Shonda, make him grow his beard back. Like, give him a 5 o'clock shadow, because I just need that to happen. He just looked really fresh face and weird without just clean face. Beards and facial hair really does make a person sometimes. Just like a person looks different with glasses and without glasses, with makeup, without makeup. It's just crazy. It's a man fuck, okay? And I'm being man fuck right now. This ain't the Marcus I'm used to. I thought I'd get used to it when he came back the second half of last season. My man ain't adjusted to it. So he out there playing around with his little senorita, and she works at a hotel or whatever. She's getting ready the next day. Marcus was fucking the shit out of her. And he said, Millie who? Millie ain't here no more, okay? Shit. Fuck that. It ain't no more Millie. It's Madam fucking President. Fuck that bitch right now. Because I'm finna fuck her. And that's exactly what he did. I said, all right, go ahead, Marcus, get your rocks off. Ain't nobody mad at you. He wanted her to come back to the hotel with him. And she said, no, I can't come back to the hotel with you because if the type of hotel where you stay at, if they see me there, they would think that because of my color of my skin, because I'm an African, well, because I'm a black Cuban, okay, they would think I'm a prostitute being with you. And he was like, wait a minute, bitch, I'm black too. He was like, but you a gringo, meaning that you're American, you're not from there. I said, bitch, they can tell the difference. But I was like, both of y'all look like brothers and sisters, if anything. I said, that is so fucked up. And this, oh my God, this week has been the theme of colorism, just been going everywhere, you know? And it's so crazy, like I said in my previous video, that this concept will never go away, because here we go talking about it again. And it's fucked up because it happens in a lot more countries other than the United States of America. There is colorism everywhere, where this concept where light is better, okay? And darker people, no matter if it's even a slightly darker tint than my skin, it's looked down upon. It's a dirty thing. It's a negative thing, and that's a fucked up way of thinking. But y'all already know how I feel about that. I despise it. So he was thinking about this stuff, and he's sitting at the pool, and he looking at the people around, and he just And I was like, why did they throw this shit up in here? Okay, sometimes people always try to throw some shit up in there, but it comes to fruition later on in the episode when Marcus pops up and he's over there with working with Fitz. They running, they looking at the new grounds of where the museum, his Fitz museum gonna be at. I should say library. And he was saying he wanted a whole wing for the boy who got shot by the cop unjustly. Him, Brandis Davis or something like that. Wanted a whole wing for him. I think it was Marcus who said something about, what about Olivia? Fitz basically kind of dismissed that shit. Marcus was like, she made you. No, she didn't make me, okay? She didn't make my presidency. I said, bitch, yes, the fuck she did. Fitz was on his high horse in this episode, and I didn't appreciate it. I said, bruh, you need to bring that shit down, because if it weren't for her, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. But, did I record Grey's Anatomy tonight? Oh, fuck, I didn't. Good goddamn. I knew it was something. I'll watch it on Hulu tomorrow. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just got a little bit distracted. So, Fitz, he's getting antsy. He want to go out. He was like, bitch, let us just go out and have a beer or something, I just want to do something by myself. Like, just mingle. Bitch, I'm thinking that they finna go to a bar where people gonna be there, and I'm pretty sure Fitz thought the same goddamn thing. But instead, they go to a bar and it's no one there but the bartender and Secret Service. I said, ain't that some shit? All right. He can't feel a bit of normalcy for anything. Then they was talking about the whole thing with the student and, the protest, and at one point Marcus brought up the fact that, hey, he losing his audience because the weather's getting colder and the crowd's dwindling down, and no one is really, thinking about it. So the conversation switched from politics to start talking to Marcus about what happened between, because they was talking about Olivia. So what's going on with Olivia? You gonna go back to her? You gonna do this? And what's happening with that? Then it went from talking about Olivia to talking about Marcus and Millie. I said, oh, y'all in that comfortable state where you can talk about your ex and the man that she was fucking? Okay, that's cool. That's mature. But Marcus wasn't comfortable about that. So, Marcus really have some feelings for Millie. And I'm gonna be quite honest, I really wasn't here for Millie and Marcus' relationship, but the way that they was acting this episode, I was like, go ahead and just let him hit it one more time. It's the season, series finale, final season and shit. Just let him hit it one more time for all time's sakes. Knock it out the park. Do what you gotta do. So Fitz is having this little dinner party with these stuffy ass people, right? And he's telling this story about this Bubba Watson and, this golf club and all this shit. And it's just, it's irritating. I was sitting here like, is this what y'all really do? I said, liven this shit up. I know we have some classical music playing in the background, but damn, put some more shit on and just have a good time. Like, loosen the fuck up. I'm skipping over the shit that's not really important, okay? So it was a lot of dialogue in between, and I'm just getting to the good shit because Scandal was kind of working my nerves. I was a little bored with this episode, but it was cute for what it was. It really got good 30 minutes in, because at this dinner, after it was over with, it was this white senator or white, dude who was having drinks with Fitz, and they was talking. And, Marcus was sitting on the couch with him. Fitz was sitting in the chair. Next thing you know, he's an older gentleman too. But he was like, they were smoking cigars. It was like, so, thank you for the cigars. It was like, yeah, they compliments of Marcus. He just came back from Cuba. He brought him up. And he was like, gracias, Chico. And I said, oh, Marcus caught the thing and I caught the shit too. And I was like, oh, that's how we do some stuff. And I think they was talking about the protest or whatever, because dude was talking about, I'm so glad you're not about jumping on bandwagons and shit like that. And then when he said that, he said, mucho gracias amigos, not amigo. He called him Chico, which means boy in Spanish. And Marcus caught on to that. And I was like, oh, so that's strike two. Okay. And I was like, some people may not get it, but when an older white man, especially when white people call a black man and boy, no matter what type of context, that's racist, okay? And he was being clearly racist. And if you didn't get that he had subtle undertones of racism going on, if you didn't catch it, you caught it in the next part when they was talking about get some more whiskey. And then dude said it's a shame that we've been told to help to go home. And then all of a sudden, Fitz gonna tell Marcus to get up and get him some whiskey. Mind you, Fitz went on this whole tirade about wanting to have independence and stuff like that. And that pissed Marcus off because he's like, what the fuck am I doing here? You just don't see what the fuck it is that you just did. And he was like, get your own goddamn whiskey, bitch, because you wanted independence, right? Now, some people might say that, Marcus was overreacting or whatever, but no, I caught it, okay? I caught it. I saw it right then. I didn't even have to rewind and say, what the fuck? Marcus said, fuck this shit, I'm finna go. So Fitz is in his feelings like, why are you leaving? Why are you doing this? This was the best scene of the episode because at this moment, Fitz always have these parts where he just needs to be read the fuck to pieces, okay? And Marcus did that. Marcus went the fuck in about how he is so white privileged, he is so narcissistic, he is so entitled that he did not see and understand what just took place right then and there, and that he played along with it, okay? Because you're up here trying to satisfy this man. You went along with what he said instead of correcting him, all right? You saying the same damn stories. I'm tired of the fucking story. You brought me down here as if you needed me a team and needed a team. But no, you're using me as like I'm a fucking valet. Like I'm a fucking service boy to your ass, okay? Then you want to talk about how you got onto the White House and got this presidency by yourself without Olivia Pope. No, Olivia Pope, if it wasn't for your Olivia Pope, your ass won't be no fucking where. That bitch helped rig a fucking whole ass election twice to have your ass elected, okay? That's what the fuck she did. She did all this shit, put her own fucking reputation on the line for your ass, okay? And he made sure to put that out there. You came up on the strength and the shoulders of a fucking black woman, and that has been happening throughout fucking centuries, okay? Black people, especially black women, have been upholding all this stuff, and y'all take the fucking credit for it. And yet what she's being looked at, you looking at being looked at as a hero when it's national treasure and stuff like that, but yet she's being looked at as, this hoe, this home wrecker, all this shit. I said, oh bitch, go the fuck off, Marcus, and tell him what the fuck it is. I said, yeah, you right. What else you got, Marcus? Okay, then here come Fitz, cause you would have think he would have just been like, you know what? It's fucked up you see it that way, but I'm gonna just dismiss this conversation if he didn't agree. No, Fitz had to get in on it and talk about something. Oh, so you want to come at me and you want to say some shit about me, but bitch, why the fuck are you here? You really here because you want power. Did you go down there to Cuba to party, or did you go down there to start a revolution? Oh, okay, I thought the fuck not. The only reason why you want power, bitch. You want what the fuck I have, so you align yourself with people who got it. He said, bitch, are you serious? I said, uh-oh. What? He called him a coward. He was like, no, bitch, you a coward. He said, what? He said, I said you a coward. Marcus stepped up to him and said, you know where I come from? If you're going to say some shit like that, you better be able to back that shit up. And he was like, say it again. That's what I thought. But I know you're not going to say it. He was like, you want me to hit you. You wanted me to hit you, but I'm not going to do it. He said, I know you're not. I know you're not, because you ain't gonna have the balls to do no shit like that. And next thing you know, I think Mark was about to walk out, and Fitz, bitch ass, called him a coward. Marcus turned back around, and Fitz punched Marcus. Marcus punched his ass back, and I said, Marcus, you better beat that motherfucker ass, okay? Fitz been needing his ass whooped for the longest, alright? I'm just sorry. I've never been here for the Olit stop shit. They made a little reference to that. I don't get the hype over, okay? I just the relationship never sat well with me, alright? Yeah, I was here for the glorification of it. I wasn't, um, for my personal reasons, but whatever. And Secret Service had to come in and stop it. Had Secret Service not broke it up like this was Love and Hip Hop, bitch. I said Love and Hip Hop, fuck that. This is Love and Politics. Let they ass fucking fight, okay? Because they really like each other. It's just the frustration just coming out. Niggas just need to fight one good time and it'd be cool. They literally be cool right after. Most of them, especially if you already got a good relationship, just let them knock each other out for a couple of times and, they be right back at it. Bruh, you got that out your system? Yeah, we all good. I was just fucking around. I was fucking, me, my nigga, right? It's all good. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. Marcus calls Millie. Millie got that phone call, and they was like, Miss, Marcus is on the phone for you. And it was like, okay, hold on one second. Patch him through. I said, wait a minute, Millie. Millie got all did up and fixed her hair and everything. Like Marcus was about to appear. Like she was on the FaceTime call, okay? And like Marcus was just about to walk through those doors and not just on the end of the phone. And he started talking about how he gonna quit and what's going on with him and Fitz, and she was like, you in stage 2 of the relationship. Stage 1 is, he shows you the passion and everything, and then stage 2 is where his narcissism and his unmotivated bullshit comes out. Me and Olivia been in stage 2, but then in stage 3, you see that he's really this good guy and he has this magic about him. You try to duplicate it, but you can't explain it. I said, bullshit. Y'all gotta stop this stuff. Call that motherfucker out and leave it there. Quit making excuses for him, but whatever. And so, they sitting on the phone, and at one point, she was like, thank you for calling me, Marcus. And he was like, I said, Millie puss was wet. It was dripping in that seat. Y'all saw it at one point when they was at the end of the conversation, right? And he was like, okay, well, I'm about to hang up. And they was still on the line. Millie sat down in that chair, and then she kind of scooped forward and leaned back like, I said, yeah, let that puss breathe. Let it breathe, okay? Because it's dripping in the seat. Go and get the crew to come clean this shit up, because she yearning. She yearning. Her fire is hot, okay? But, you know, they gon' fuck around again. I'm pretty sure of it. So after that, Papa Pope pops up at Fitz's house with the gun, trying to tell Fitz, you need to fucking listen, okay? But when I always have an issue when Papa Pope called Fitz boy too, you know, and it's his way of getting back. You know, y'all motherfuckers call me boy, so bitch, I'm gonna call your ass boy. A black man calling a white man boy, okay? And was basically telling him, you need to take your ass back to Washington because Olivia needs you. You fucked her ass up. And now this bitch is power hungry as fuck, okay? I was command and I ran the ship one way. She and I had my limitations and I had my morals about it. I said, bitch, for real? You did, Pops? Oh, okay. And he was like, but Olivia ain't got that. Cause Fitz was like, first of all, I don't believe you, but if she is command, I'm pretty sure she'll do a damn good job. He was like, no, she is about to get herself in trouble. And you need to come down there so you can stop this bitch. And I said, oh, white boy to the rescue. Once again, I can't stand that they making him super saver hole yet again. Um, so that shit happened and you know, after all of that, he was sitting outside nursing his wounds or whatever. Marcus fucked his ass up. He had a big ass black eye right here. And so he was sitting outside. Marcus showed up. He was holding a gun and he was telling us history about the gun, how his daddy gave it to him, how Cyrus was talking about once you get through with the presidency, you might shoot yourself with it. And, you know, he was like, I'm not gonna do that, but he gonna go down there, he gonna talk to the student and all that shit, and he gonna after Millie's first 100 days. And that's what happened. He went down there, he sees the boy. The boy looks like very much astonished, like, oh my God, it's the former president. What are you doing here? He didn't really want the press because he was about to leave because he felt like he failed because nobody cared. And, you know, Fitz told him, you're doing a great job and not to give up. And he was like, let me take a selfie with you and put it on Instagram. And it got some over 11 million likes and stuff. And it revved up the charge for this cause to happen, interest to happen once more. And they got the statue taken down. Um, and this is when, you know, we see Fitz back at Olivia's door. Okay, and I guess next week that's what we're gonna pick up at. I was like, all right, it was cute. Now can we get to the meet and greet? Okay, meats and potatoes of this shit. All right, I'm ready for it. You know, Fitz gonna be fucking around with her. Pretty sure she is. But hey, that's what it is. Scandal, y'all. Now go watch How to Get Away with Murder. Okay, peace.